Westridge.
Nice to meet you. Isn't this exciting?
I've just received some terrible news. Night Talk will not be broadcast nationally tonight due to the usual corporate big business inefficiency, sloppiness, and bureaucracy. I've just been informed of a scheduling problem. Nothing personal, nothing logical, just business as usual. Maybe the show will go national next week, maybe next month. No one seems to know. I'm sorry. I feel I've let you, the listeners, down. But I've been in this business long enough to know you can lose the battle and still win the war. Night Talk still has a purpose, still has a standard to which it must rise. And I will not let you down on that score. This show is about saying what's got to be said. And that's what we're going to do here tonight. Tonight, anything goes. I want to hear you. I want you to tell me what you really think. No holds barred. The number to call is 555-TALK. The door is open. Hit me with your best shot. Night Talk. Jerry from Rockwall, you're on.
Barry, have you ever entertained one single doubt about the truth of the Holocaust?
I think we've had this conversation before, sir. And see, when you make these accusations against Jews, when you start questioning the Holocaust, I think you should have some facts available. And the facts are available.
Well, of course, we'd love to sit down with you and debate them with you.
Uh-huh. Well, who's we? Am I talking to a we or a you?
Well, Barry, we're organized in our belief the same way the Zionists are organized in their belief.
Yeah, well, we could debate it. It'd be very easy and simple. In fact, it'd be far more simple and valuable for you to get in touch with, let's say, the Holocaust Museum down in Washington. They'll send you the names of all the Jews who died during World War II. They have all this information. I mean, it'd be the first one to say if somebody made a mistake, you know, they say 6 million died, it could have been 5 million or 7 million.
It could be 2 also.
Is that the issue? That 2 million innocent people died? Why should one single innocent person die, Jew or non-Jew?
I agree, Barry, but the Zionists are using this issue and the guilt on the American public to extort from us our tax dollars. Now, the figures we have say every family in Israel gets over $10,000 of our taxes.
Yeah, well, you will never see more collective poverty than Israel. I urge you to take a trip there, my
friend.
Well,
all you got to do, Barry, is go to West Virginia.
What does West Virginia have to do with it?
Or Nebraska, or Idaho, where you'll see farmer after farmer biting the dust, losing their farms, can't get decent loans. If we had the loans and the grants that are sent to Israel, we wouldn't be losing our farms, which is the backbone of this country.
Yeah, and what if a woman competes with you in the marketplace and takes your job? And what if black men start dating and marrying white women? And what if homosexuals are teaching your children? And what if you're afraid to walk the streets at night? And what if you see yuppies getting rich while you're standing in the unemployment line? And what if your government sends you to Vietnam to fight a war they have no chance of winning? And what if your country is slipping away, lost? I know the argument, friend. It's the grape theory of history. I've heard it before. It says when things ain't good, instead of getting down and doing something about it, instead of changing your life, it's a hell of a lot easier to blame somebody else. And it just don't wash in my book.
Well, that's a very nice speech, Barry, but it seems to me you're making pretty good money on that station. And since you're an outsider to these parts and all, it seems difficult, I guess, to relate to the common folk problems out here.
There is no room for self-pity, sir, in my life or in yours.
Now, you ought to read the Turner Diaries, Barry, by William Pierce. Now, it's all there. See, it says...
Yes, I'm familiar with that novel, a product of the enlightened mind.
Now, let me finish.
Barry, I get a beauty on 5
What it does is it lays out the plan for the coming revolution. See, the word America, Barry, means heavenly kingdom in the Gothic language.
Yeah.
It's the real New Jerusalem of Scripture, and it shows you how the Jews are imposters who took the name
for those of you who don't know it, it starts idiotically enough in the year 1991, and it's written as a diary by a young white racist electrical engineer who joins an underground paramilitary organization known as the Order.
That's right.
Oh, am I doing all right? Oh, great. Well, they institute a revolution against Zog, the Zionist-occupied government of America, and along the way, they kill all the mongrel races, Jews, blacks, homosexuals, feminists, and other mud people. It's an idiotic book written for people with bubblegum brains who never got out of the 4th grade watching reruns of The Blob.
Now, easy, Barry. You're part of the problem, you see. You're another Jew, another weed-eating Jew in control of the media of this country, and from there you pass judgment on that which you don't know. And there will come a day for you, Barry, and thousands of others like you who have slept with black women, who have lied to us, when you'll hang from your neck with a placard around it saying, I betrayed my race.
Yes, well, what can you say to a paranoid schizophrenic who's a coward for hanging up, except that I guess the day that I hang, I'll probably defend the asshole who hung me. Probably frigid. And we have Teresa on the line.
The day will come for you, Barry. And there will be a reckoning. An adding up and a totaling. Those who turned away will be turned upon. And I don't care what your story is, Barry. You are responsible, and there will be no confusion at your trial. It will be short, and necks will crack. The whips will strip your back bare to the bone, and your children will cry for you as they are slaughtered before your eyes. You, the Jews, will hang high over the streets. You will be buried in piles. You dig your own holes. I am here merely to tell you that the day will come. It will.
Believe it or not, you make perfect sense to me. I should hang. I'm a hypocrite. I ask for sincerity and I lie. I denounce the system as I embrace it. I want money and power and prestige. I want ratings and success. I don't give a damn about you or the world. That's the truth. For this, I could say I'm sorry, but I won't. Why should I? I mean, who the hell are you anyways, you audience? You're on me every night like a pack of wolves because you can't stand facing what you are and what you've made. Yes, the world is a terrible place. Yes, cancer and garbage disposals will get you. Yes, a war is coming. Yes, the world is shut to hell and you're all goners. Everything's screwed up and you like it that way, don't you? You're fascinated by the gory details. You're mesmerized by your own fear. You revel in floods, car accidents, unstoppable diseases. You're happiest when others are in pain. That's where I come in, isn't it? I'm here to lead you by the hand through the dark forest of your own hatred and anger and humiliation. I'm providing a public service. You're so scared. You're like a little child under the covers. You're afraid of the boogeyman, but you can't live without him. Your fear, your own lives have become your entertainment. Next month, millions of people are going to be listening to this show, and you have nothing to talk about. Marvelous technology is at our disposal. And instead of reaching up to new heights, we're trying to see how far down we can go. How deep into the muck we can immerse ourselves. What do you want to talk about? Baseball scores? Your pet? Orgasms? You're pathetic. I despise each and every one of you. You got nothing. Absolutely nothing. No brains, no power, no future, no hope, no God. The only thing you believe in is me. What are I if you don't have me? I'm not afraid, see? I come in here every night, I make my case, I make my point, I say what I believe in. I tell you what you are. I have to. I have no choice. You frighten me. I come in here every night, I tear into you, I abuse you, I insult you, and just keep coming back for more. What's wrong with you? Why do you keep calling? I don't want to hear anymore. Stop talking! Go away! Bunch of yellow-bellied, spineless, bigoted, quivering, drunken, insomniatic, paranoid, disgusting, perverted, voyeuristic little obscene phone callers. That's what you are. Well, to hell with you. I don't need your fear and your stupidity. You don't get it. It's wasted on you. Pearls before swine. If one person out there had any idea what I'm talking about, Fred, you're on Night Talk.
Yes. You see, Barry? I know it's depressing that so many people don't understand that you're just joking.
Jackie, you're on Night Talk.
Hello. I've been listening for years, and I find you a warm and intelligent...
Arnold.
What you were saying before about loneliness, I'm an electrical engineer.
Lucy.
Barry, my mother is from Waco, and she wants to know if you went to high school with...
Larry.
Why do people insist on calling homosexuals normal?
Ralph.
I'm in my house. I'm at home. Which is where you should be, Barry. Hey, I'm not far away. You could come over if you want. We're the same kind of people. I have beer, soup. I'm here. Come over later. I'll wait.